this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until then, as always, enjoy the game.
Let's meet the star for your Detroit Pistons. At the small forward position, at 6'6" number 5, Asaf Thompson. The man in the middle, at 7 foot, number 13, Jake Wiseman. Starting at the shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 23, Jaden Ivey. At the other forward position, at 6 feet 7 inches, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. Starting at the other guard, at 6 feet 7 inches, number 2, Hey, Cunningham. Your Detroit Pistons head coach, Monty Williams. Fans, your Detroit.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Cade Cunningham is learning from the Pistons' bad boy legends. He said the whole time they were talking about nothing soft. What stuck with me more than anything was just about how everybody carried themselves, and it matched why they won so many games. That's something I try to live by. Back to you guys.
Well, it's part of that organization, and it is some kind of inspiration. Thanks, David. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Bogdanovic out there with Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon from Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Thompson outside. Here's Ivey. Back to Thompson for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Outside, Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovic, and he shows it on these shots.
Now Suggs. Now the pass to Wagner. Carter outside, 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Carter hits them both. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now here's Fultz. Wagner outside. From outside the arc. Fultz, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Fultz against Cunningham.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Fultz. Over Wiseman. The Magic again can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Down low. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now, here's Banchero. Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Bogdanovich dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. He kicks to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Releases. That one wide left. Orlando trailing here. Wagner on the wing. Inside. Here's Fultz. And they pick up 2.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Passes it to Ivy. Cunningham looking it over.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
That free throw, no good. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
He hits the second from the line.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Wagner. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Carter. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Pistons lead it. Thompson passes to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Cunningham. He dishes it to Ivy. It's tipped. Suggs with the steal. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And they take the lead. Banchero's got his second bucket.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Thompson passes to Wiseman. Kicks it to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bangs home the trifecta.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
This one for 3. Rebound, Detroit. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Tries a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And there's Suggs on the assist from Carter.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Wiseman. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Suggs kicks to Fultz. And Carter now, top of the key. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley comes in for Bogdanovich. The Magic also changing it up. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Both free throws good from Wagner. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some. They've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 5.
Well, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Now here's Anthony. Tries from 10. A putback, and Isaac stays with it.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second-chance opportunities.
Cunningham finds Bagley. And here's Ivy. Passes to Duran. Here's Ivy. Throws it up high. And Duran slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now, here's Wagner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Ivy. And there's the pass to Duran. Feeds it to Bagley.
And they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage. Did a lot of work on the defensive end. Always trying to take away the opponent's best shooter.
For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
First free throw is good. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Monte Morris subbed in for Cunningham. And so Bagley nails them both.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that start.
Suggs passes to Isaac. Ingles against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim, no good. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Offensive rebound, Duran, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Let's take a look at Alec Burks' numbers. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Isaac against Bagley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
And the first one drops.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Rim violation. Orlando ball.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
Your Pistons, Isaiah Stewart.
The Magic trail by 4. Now here's Anthony. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Isaac. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And that one, good.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Pass to Ingles. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Pass to Suggs. Step back shot. And that one goes long. Pistons leading by 6. Up top, Morris. Covered by Anthony. Isaac with the steal. Here's Suggs. Plays it up off the glass. Suggs has got 5.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
pass to Stewart. He kicks it to Morris. Another three for Detroit.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Now, here's Burks. No points in the game yet for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Shot's good by Anthony.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Free throw good, Burks.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. The Magic trail by 5. And the pass to Suggs. Now, here's Ingles. Poke loose. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Burks' shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
They get it back. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead. Up by 9. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Magic trail by 9. On the court for Orlando, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center position. And it's Wagner missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Stewart. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Suggs with the ball. There's the dish to Carter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, here's Ivy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. Well, Orlando shooting in this game 45%. Fultz looking around to the inside. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Fultz. Suggs has got 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Suggs is running. That shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Now, here's Bagley. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Magic trail by 10. Here's Ben Carroll. Has contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder. Man, the list goes on and on.
Wiseman's checked in for Isaiah Stewart.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Magic trail by 7 to the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. Here's Ivy. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banchero. 11 points in the game. Wagner finds Fultz. Now, Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Over Bagley. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovich, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
That one is no good.
Franz Wagner wasted no time making a splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
Now, here's Ivy. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Now, here's Wagner. Now, Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
First free throw is good.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fultz finds Ingles. Back to Fultz. Launches it. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here they come. Pistons dancing.
Duran, he's checked in for Bagley. Anthony's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Duran. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Ivan. Just 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. The offensive rebound.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Passes it to Duran. Bogdanovich against Ingles. Left block shot on the way. Duran the pass to Wiseman.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Pistons have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
For your Pistons, James Watson, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Thompson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Alec Burks comes in for Ivy. And Monte Morris subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Both shots good from the stripe. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Ingles. There's the pass to Wagner. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Anthony. Isaac outside. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Ingles against Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Alec Burks. Second
for Orlando, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Shooting for Orlando. Ingles. Jump. Ingles. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Ingles drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Thompson finds Morris. Pass to Wiseman. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Now, here's Ingles. Over Burks. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Ingles.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Here's Morris, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Thompson. Following the bucket by Orlando. Burks can't get it to go. Isaac right side. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. Now here's Thompson. He's got 10. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Fultz finds Wagner. Fultz the bounce pass. Passes it to Wagner. Isaac trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Durham. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Orlando. Wagner. Morris. Wagner. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. The Pistons trailing. Down low. And Duran slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Ingles. He's got 6. Anthony on the wing. Burks covering. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Burks. And here's Thompson. The pass to Duran. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Ingles. Pass to Anthony. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack low and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
The line for 2.
Shoot 2.